Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Kiv, your favorite degenerate, and today I've got some Halo Infinite news. The other day, the official Halo Twitter account posted this image of future events that were going to be happening after the tenrai event. So we've got Winter Contingency, Cyber Showdown, and then also Tactical Ops. While I do like the idea of having a steady stream of content to keep people playing the game and keep things fresh, I also don't like the idea that this wasn't really included with the base game to keep us entertained for a few months at least before they started pulling out these kinds of events. But anyway, we also do have some recent leaks that show all of the content that is going to be coming in each of those three events. Unfortunately, I can't show any images of them because I don't want to have any copyright stuff or any kind of issues with my channel. Even though it is quite small, I just want to play it safe. So I do apologize, but you can find it very easily on Google and Reddit. There's also someone on Twitter posting out these various images. So just to go through each of these events and the content that comes with them. Winter Contingency, it's probably the best. I have to say, you've got no challenge swaps, no XP boosts or crap like that. It's all just customization content, which is really good to see. It goes from rank 1 through to 10. There are armor and weapon coatings alongside also some emblems and some Spartan backgrounds. You can also see it in the above picture as a great example. This Winter Contingency event is going to be running from December 21st through to January 3rd apparently, so it's going to cover Christmas and the New Year, so you'll have plenty of time to work with it. And then next up we've also got the Cyber Showdown event, and this is going to run from January 18th to January 31st apparently, according to these leaks. It's probably going to change, but who knows. So in this Cyber Showdown event, I'm a bit annoyed with the content because it's now taken a step backwards and gone back to what we've got with the tenrai event, where a lot of it is challenge swaps and XP grants. So about half of it is actually going to be only actual customization content. Inside of that, you've got a Spartan pose, a nameplate background, a neon screen armor effect, which basically looks as if your character has got like a virtual reality sort of thing on their helmet. And then we have a Hunter's Blood AI color, which looks okay, and then a Neon Hawk, which is like a mohawk pretty much above your helmet as an armor effects as well. I think that the customization inside of this is really cool, and the idea of having that futuristic sort of cyberpunk look to some of the Spartans looks really sick, and I actually really like the idea of it, but once again, half of it being the stuff you don't want, not so happy about that. And then last up, we have Tactical Ops, and same thing, half of it is challenge swaps, XP grants. You start off with a Spartan pose, and then when you get to the rank 4, you get the Scorpion Punch armor coating. We already got this back in the flighting days, so I'm not too keen on having to wait so long to actually get that, because this event is from mid-February. So having to wait that long into the game's life cycle to get this armor coating, I think is a bit disappointing. Then we get at rank 5, the Mark 5 helmet. This is one of my favorite helmets from Halo. I really love the look of this thing, and it looks gorgeous in Infinite. Afterwards, you then have to go through a few more ranks to get to the separate attachment for that helmet, which you can see on the image. It doesn't really appeal to me. I don't think it looks as good, but the actual base helmet is still the Mark 5. It's just that visor is now covered up by the attachment to make you look like a Cyclops. And then last up, you've got a Lone Wolf nameplate background. So the content is okay. Once again, a little bit lackluster because that goes from mid-February and you have to wait that long to actually get the Scorpion Punch and the Mark 5 helmet. This is stuff that we've already seen or stuff that has been in Halo for a long time, so I didn't think that we'd have to wait 2 months after the game's release to actually get that content. Personally, I think that 343 is going to change things up a hell of a lot for the main game's release. Like what we have been playing so far, they are still calling this a beta. So from the overwhelming community feedback against how they've structured their battle passes and challenges, I think that they're going to rework a lot of stuff and it's going to be changed. So I think that these events will probably also change in how they are delivered. So I guess not all of it is doom and gloom. There is some form of hope. And I think that if given the right time, 343 should be able to get on top of this. And if they don't, then that's very scary for the life cycle of this game. But that's just my thoughts on it all. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so we can hit 1K before the end of the year. It's all part of the great journey. So I've been Kiv, and I'll see you all on the next one.